I always think those same things. Like, where'd you go? Like, I think you're in heaven, but give me more signs. And so it's kind of like, I don't want to start crying.
No, that's exactly honestly what the song is about.
Yeah.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.
It's so appropriate that Lauren Spencer Smith is here. Her new album is called The Art of Being a Mess, and it pretty much is what we're about. So I feel like you wrote this just for us.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome back to the show, by the way.
Thank you for having me.
You gotta get close to that microphone.
Oh God.
We have not.
Thank you.
We have not fixed technology. So may I tell a little story about Lauren Spencer Smith? Mm-hmm. Last time she was here, it was just after pandemic, and we hadn't had a guest on in 2 years.
Very long time.
A long time. And so we were watching the video of the interview with you. I think you watched it earlier as well.
Yeah.
We were actually saying to you, we don't remember how to interview people.
Yeah.
But welcome.
We're back now.
So go ahead and talk whatever you want to talk about. We'll just go, oh, that's good. Well, welcome back.
Thank you.
Sorry, no masks today. No masks.
It's okay. I feel free.
Right. And also, Laura reminds us she was blonde. Lauren.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lauren.
A scary time.
It's always scary to be blonde for a
yeah.
minute.
I had a midlife crisis.
Whoa, stop. If this is midlife, it means you're going to die at
quarter life.
At 30.
I hope not. Yeah.
She said, last time I was here, Lauren said, I had blonde hair. I said, well, last time you were here, I had hair. So let's talk about the music. This album, it comes out at a time where you want to say what with your music? What is it about this, sonically, what is this album saying?
Honestly, it is a big mess. It's not necessarily all one cohesive thing. It's not just sad. It's kind of sad, angry, confused, happy. I kind of want everyone to understand that really is just life.
But it is.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all, out there trying to struggle and figure it out. No matter how old or young you are, it's always going to be this way till the day you're done.
That's
right?
what I accepted and learned kind of throughout this creative process.
What are the fans saying so far?
I think they like it.
Okay.
I'm loving that a lot of my fans, I've kind of tapped into like an angrier side of my music, and I'm loving that they seem to also be in that same energy. So I feel comforted.
Why do you think we're angry? What's bringing on anger? Is it a universal thing, or we all had individual reasons we're all just pissed off?
Yeah, usually for me it's men, but I think for
I don't know why, you notice all the men are laughing.
Yeah, they're all laughing.
Yeah,
it
can be whatever you're angry about,
Men.
Yeah.
They piss me off too. Especially the ones in this room.
No, not you guys.
Yeah, them. That one. When she said men is the reason she's angry, you did this.
Well, it's men plural, meaning all men are like that.
No.
There's one
Not all men.
There's one person that pissed you off that caused you to write the song.
Yeah.
That's got so much angst in it.
Yeah, I don't believe in like the all men are bad. I've been in a relationship for 3.5 years with a man, and my man is amazing. So I know that some men are amazing.
But it's also always the one who says not all men. That's the worst one in the room.
Yeah. It's the fact that you're getting so defensive. That's sus.
He knows what he did.
All right.
Does the person know that you wrote this song about them?
I don't think so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which kind of makes it a little more exciting.
What's his number? Can we call him? I would never. If you whipped out his phone number, Lauren, I would not call. I'd be like, I'm just kidding. We can't call this guy and tell him this song.
Why not?
About how atrocious and what an a-hole he is.
Yeah.
It's about
honestly,
him.
I think they'd be unfazed.
When he hears it, is he going to be like, yeah, that was me? Or you think he's so out of it?
I think so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I do a good job at like hiding it sometimes.
Good.
Yeah.
Good for you.
So when you come up with an album, this is one of my favorite questions. All these songs are, I guess, the soundtrack of where you were when you were writing the songs, obviously. Mm-hmm. What isn't on it? Like, what was so deep and let's not go there because I don't want to tell people that. I guess you wouldn't tell me that now if I doesn't make
honestly,
sense.
no. I feel like I'm pretty honest. I feel like I'll write about anything and talk about anything, and I just like don't really think about the repercussions if people are gonna be like upset or angry, and I just write it. And then if everyone else on my team's like, we love this song, I'm like, okay, I guess it's coming out.
Right.
Is it very therapeutic for you to like write everything and like get everything out on paper?
Yeah,
Or
100%.
however you write?
I feel like songwriting. I'm obsessed. It's complete therapy. My songwriters feel like my therapists.
A lot of writers, all writers, say it is very therapeutic.
Yeah.
And so my thought in my head is, well, I can't write a song to save my life, so what else could I do short of going to therapy? What else could I do on my own to work through these feelings if it's not through the words and through the notes? what else is it for the civilians out here?
Well, I think the rest of us are writing it, so then you guys just have the finished product to listen to and like cry or whatever.
So I can just hitch onto your wagon on that?
Yeah.
I want to do it myself. What can I do? I mean, pottery? What am I doing?
pottery's
Yeah,
good.
Pottery's good.
Painting. Gandhi paints. I mean, you know.
Rage room.
Yeah.
Damn it, I need a rage room. Actually, you're sitting in it. This is my rage room. No, but you know what? It's so obvious. Way before we were alive, artists were writing these songs to get things off their chest. But they wrote songs like Camptown Races.
Oh, wow.
And you know what I'm saying? Oh, Susanna.
But maybe back then
how'd they get something off their
But
chest?
maybe back then, they weren't like as open as artists are today.
Yeah.
You know, today you like bare your souls to everybody.
Yeah.
Back then, people were more closed up.
100%.
You know?
We're way more open these days.
Can I ask how the writing process works? Is it instantaneous? Like someone pisses you off and you bust out your phone and they think, damn it. Here it comes. She's going to write. It's that fast.
Yeah. I mean, like, they don't know that I whipped out my phone and wrote a concept, but yeah, I'm pretty like, okay, this is upsetting. This is making me think of this. The song is going to be called Bridesmaid. And then I go in the next day, I'm like, let's write a song called Bridesmaid. This is what it's about. And everyone's like, okay, great. Let's do it.
And that one's about a breakup with your best friend?
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah.
I think that's harder a lot of times than a breakup with a boyfriend.
I know. But it's okay. It happens.
Well, let's talk about the evolution of being honest in your music. So
Yeah.
what year did this... Okay, this was a #1 hit across the country back in...
1966.
Okay, 1966. So what was it they were thinking and feeling when they wrote this?
Oh, well, everybody's heard about the bird. Bird, bird, bird. Bird's a word, well, a bird, bird, bird.
Everybody's heard about the bird.
Well, a bird, bird, bird. Well, a bird is a word, well,
Not a lot of lyrics.
Yeah.
a bird's a word, well, a bird, bird,
This was the 60s?
This is #1.
This was Acid.
well, a bird, bird.
That's probably what they
I
were
don't think these people had... They didn't even have acid, these people. They needed acid. And now look at #1 songs. Have we evolved? Or are we not? Are we going the opposite way? Should we be singing songs about the bird?
I think it's still both. I think people either listen to music to feel comforted and want to relate to it, or they listen to it to escape, and it's just more like beat and melody and like a vibe. And I think that one's like a vibe.
I
Like,
think
you feel
that's,
happy.
I think that's very different than your single. If karma doesn't get you, I will. It's very different. Different concept.
Super.
So if you're just turning us on, her album, of course, is called The Art of Being a Mess. It's all over the spectrum of different emotions, I'm assuming.
Yes.
I need to hear the whole thing.
Yes.
Lauren Spencer Smith has a song called Looking Up, unreleased,
Yeah.
and you've never performed it live.
No, never.
Then there's no net, because you're live when you're
Yeah.
going to perform it
Yeah.
live.
There's no auto tune.
So what goes through your head when you're about to sing with no lyrics written in front of you, unless you're going to read your phone?
No, I'm not. I don't have my phone. But we were talking before, and now I'm stressed. I'm going to forget the lyrics.
No, I don't want to plant that seed. It's not what this is about.
Yeah. Honestly, normally I'm like very focused on my vocals and just being like, okay, don't sing anything wrong, don't forget anything, like make sure it's like good.
Well, if you're focusing on like the sound, you forget the words.
Sometimes.
Let's not do this. We can do anything else.
Yeah, talking about it's making me stressed.
Nate did the thing Nate always does. So he's our producer. If you tell him anything, he will give you the worst case scenario of what's going to happen to you, and that is what he did to you. Don't let him win.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Well, this is not a great way to treat our guest.
No, Nate, wherever he went, he vanished. But he does that. If you're like, oh, my arm kind of hurts today.
Yeah.
He's like, you probably have cancer. I looked it up on WebMD. You're
Nate's the
gonna die.
kind of
That's evil. Men.
He's the kind of guy
That's what the
who
album's about.
he'll fart on the elevator and get off and leave you there.
Yeah.
Burp on the elevator.
Nate,
What?
Nate.
What am I doing?
The seed's been planted for this song.
Oh,
and
God, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to
I don't
do
think
that.
you're sorry.
He's not.
I don't think you're sorry.
The smile on your face.
Well, okay, I'll tell you what. Let's see race. Let's move to something else, and then we'll go, oh, by the way, you're going to sing a song.
Yeah.
And we'll pretend we didn't have this conversation.
Perfect.
Okay, so here you are in New York City.
Yeah.
Is this all just promotion, hanging out? Are you shopping? Or what are you doing?
Yeah, honestly, we had a fan event last night, so we played a bunch of fans the album in advance. But yeah, just promo things, visiting people. Yeah.
What does New York? What does New York make you feel when you visit this crazy, screwed up town, which I love?
Yeah, I'm a little scared of New York. Like every
Talk
time I
about it.
walk the streets, people are yelling at me. And I'm not used to that. I'm from a very small town, and we drive everywhere, and everyone just like lives in the trees.
What do you mean they're? What do you mean they're yelling at you? People
People are always screaming at me.
What-
Like, they're either telling me I'm ugly, or like It's just always crazy people. Yes.
It's probably not at you. They may be seeing
No, it's at
other
me.
people
It's
around
directly at me. Every time I'm targeted. I don't go outside.
There's a paranoia thing going on here.
Yeah.
No, there's a lot of different types of folks on the streets of New York City. Yeah, we've all encountered
like maybe
that.
I look too like nice. That people are like I get told that you have to be like, have a little bit of a hard exterior and people will come up to you less.
I can't believe they're even paying attention to you. Usually people don't pay attention to anyone here.
Yeah.
And, and this is without doubt millions and millions of people live here, but it can be the loneliest place on earth, this city.
Yeah. But it's also so fun and bright.
Not today.
Yeah, it's raining.
Phones are ringing. Got to answer it. Let's see. Hold on. This is Moyne. Is this Moyne?
Yep, that's me.
Hey, Moyne. Pre-ordered your album. Sorry about the Oilers.
Oh, don't talk about it.
Well, this has been the worst interview ever. Were you watching?
Yes, we're huge Edmonton Oilers fans, me and my boyfriend.
Yeah.
So
See, we're huge Miami Panther fans.
Okay, don't like you guys as much anymore.
Write a song. Write a song about it. All right, so Moyne, Lauren Spencer Smith is here. What do you want to say? Say something. Say something nice. She needs it.
Hi, Lauren. Big fan. I have your album pre-ordered. I also have your first album, Mirror. I have a signed copy of both, so looking forward to the album. I'm going to be at your show in February as well, so looking forward to all of it.
Oh my goodness, I love you. You're so iconic.
Wow. Where are you?
I'm from Queens, New York. I'm driving to work right now.
Wait, when's the show?
February 20th, 2026.
You're in town till February?
Imagine. We have a couple other shows before that.
Oh,
but,
okay. You just love it. So being yelled at on the streets. I'm never leaving this place. Well, look, Moyne, there are many Lauren Spencer Smith fans like you, and you're all going to gather together. There's that energy that you're only there to see one person, so that energy is going to be amazing. Have a great time at the show. Do me a favor, Moyne, after the show in February, if we're all still working here, call us and let us know how it was, okay?
Of course. Elvis, I love you. I just want to say that I've been listening to you guys for 5 years almost. You guys make my day every day on my way to work. I love you guys.
Well, thank you. Keep working. And you need a longer commute so we can spend more time together every day.
No, I have enough of a long commute. Thank you.
Okay. Keep it that way. Thank you so much, Moyne. Have a great day, okay?
All right.
That's the thing, every winter or every Christmas season we do our Jingle Ball concert at the Garden, right? And it's that one night a year where almost everyone in the entire garden is there because we brought them there. So we feel like people like us.
Yeah.
So, you can walk down the streets of New York and people yell at you and throw things at you. But in that room in February, when you do your show, it's nothing but you.
Real.
And they're there. And so, yeah. Is that real? Is that real
100%.
life?
Yeah. Real life.
Okay. I don't know. I don't think it's real life. I think you're stuffing the ballot box with people that like you.
That's honestly my favorite part about a hard ticket show is that everyone has bought a ticket to only see me, and so the love feels so mutual.
It's very obvious. Maybe I shouldn't even bring it up. Any other questions before she forgets the words to her next song?
Don't.
Don't do that. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Let's. Can we have a glass of wine or something?
Oh, look, they gave me the words.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly.
Nothing.
Normalize it.
I learned something from her. I didn't realize that when artists forget the lyrics, they just yell to the crowd like, "How you doing today, New York?"
And they put the mic out.
If someone's in the middle of a verse and just starts yelling, the words were forgotten, for sure.
Note to self.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're learning a lot about this business of yours.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have given that away.
It's fine. I'll be paying
Everyone's
attention
going to
now.
blame me.
We have secrets here in our industry as well.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you call and request a song. We never play it. It's true, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if someone called right now, hey, can you play? No. I mean, but we say, yeah, absolutely.
You say yes.
Because the chances are we're going to play it eventually because we play the same 4 songs over and over and over.
So that when you hear it, you think it was your request, but it's not.
Any other secrets from the music business you want to share with us? Maybe not.
I don't think so.
All right.
Yeah.
So Lauren Spencer Smith, nice enough to wake up in the middle of the night to come in here and be looking up unreleased music from the album, of course, The Art of Being a Mess. What part of Being a Mess is Looking Up about?
Ooh, it's actually a very sad song. One of my best friends passed away when I was in high school, and that's kind of what the whole song is about. It took me like 7 years to like get the courage to write the song.
And what did this song do to help move you over that point?
Yeah, honestly, I felt like even at the time I didn't necessarily feel ready. But everyone who I wrote it with they're just the best people. They're so comforting. They're like my favorite people to collaborate with. And it just felt like such a safe space, and everyone understood what I was going through, and they had been through it too. But after we wrote it, I felt like a part of me had been healed, that I finally said what I wanted to in a song.
And what a gift it is to be able to retreat to your own space and sit down and write.
Yeah, it's such a gift.
And now we're going to hear what that is.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
All right. Yeah.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
Wow.
And you didn't look at the words one time?
No, I remembered them.
Yeah. And I can see why I can see why you wouldn't forget those.
Yeah. Pretty devastating.
Johnny, thank you. Wow. Absolutely. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Any thoughts? What do you think?
It reminded me of my dad.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
I lost my dad, like, a couple years back, and like I always think those same things, like, where'd you go? Like, I think you're in heaven, but give me more signs. And so it's kind of like, I don't want to start crying.
No. That's exactly honestly what the song is about.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't necessarily grow up with a super strong sense of faith, and I think that's something people really struggle with in grief. So I'm glad that you connected to the song.
I think there are cars full of crying people right now.
Yeah. I'm sorry,
I hope
everyone.
you're happy.
Is it weird that I think of my dad and I look down?
Stop. So stupid.
Is that right? Is that
It's
wrong?
not unrelatable.
Is that wrong?
That's for sure.
That's a different
I mean,
song.
Yeah. There's other
was,
ones on the album about that.
that was his goal, I think.
Yeah.
It's all good. What's that, Scary?
Oh no, nothing. We have the recorded song right here.
We have the
Karma.
recorded
Karma.
song
Karma.
here. What is that? What is it?
Karma is in. It's in the system.
Okay.
We didn't have it earlier. It's in there.
We're speaking other
We
languages.
got Karma.
All the best to you.
Thank you.
And so how many cities do you have ahead of you on this tour you're going to
Oh,
be
God.
doing? Oh, God,
60?
that sounds...
70? Yeah.
What? 60 or 70?
A lot.
In the typical world of touring, is that like a heavy number or is that light?
I don't know.
That's a pretty solid number.
Yeah, it's like a decent. It's not like Ed Sheeran, like bros on tour every day. But for my status, I think that's a decent amount of shows.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
No breaks in there? It's just
No, there's
dope?
breaks. There's
Okay.
breaks. It's not. Oh my God, 70 straight. Woo.
Even every other day would be a lot.
Yeah, there's like like a 6-week chunk, a little break, Australia, a
cool.
break.
You got time to
another
like
6-week chunk.
look around while you're in these different places?
It depends on the place.
Okay.
Yeah, some days we have a day off. I'm like, woo, Paris. And then other days you're like, wow, that was nice, Milan. And you weren't even there.
What's it like? I mean, touring, being on stage, the family unit that's traveling from show to show to show, and then it's done.
It's pretty sad.
Talk about that.
Yeah.
Is it like it's a bittersweet thing or more bitter than sweet?
Honestly, my entire touring party I love. Like, I didn't necessarily grow up with a huge family, and so I love being around people. I love living on a bus with everyone. It's so stupid. It's just fun.
Were you an only child?
No, I had a brother and some step siblings. It's a complicated
Okay.
disaster.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Are there
and my
rules?
touring party's not complicated. Everyone just loves each other. So
Rules for the tour bus.
Red tour bus rules: no pooing.
yeah,
Right.
that's automatic.
Okay.
Right.
We have like a bedtime. Like no one's allowed to like go crazy after midnight. We're all trying to sleep. But I feel like it's just you have to have a good vibe. You got to be
bet.
funny.
Yeah.
You know, for anyone who grew up, I was kind of an only child too. But this is, I think that's why I like coming in this room every day because this is the
Yeah.
family, so you know exactly what that's about.
I feel like I'm camping with everyone. It's so
Okay.
much
So
fun.
fun.
Yeah.
I like that. It's been a pleasure having you here, Lauren. Lauren Spencer Smith album, The Art of Being a Mess. It officially drops
June 27th.
June 27th. That's this month.
Yeah. 8 days. Next Friday.
Yeah, this is like Christmas Eve a little bit. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my God, it's almost here.
Yeah.
Are you like scratching yourself because you're nervous? And, just like,
I'm just excited for it to be out and everyone to have all the songs.
and what's done is done.
Yeah.
You're happy with what's going to be
Yeah.
there. There are some artists that are never happy. It's like, we can't release this yet. We have to release it.
Yeah, I could definitely find things within it like, oh, I could do this better, but I'll just be doing that forever. So it is what it is. It's as perfect as it can be.
I wonder if through the ages any ego blasted artist ever said, I know it's been out for a week. We got to bring it back and recall everything.
Oh you know?
I bet they have. I bet they've remastered things and re-recorded things.
100%. Artists are crazy. Like, we drive ourselves nuts with like, oh, the guitar's not right, or like this vocal isn't the same. Like it's a nightmare.
But it doesn't sound like you're really obsessing over anything crazy about this album. It sounds like you're very pleased with it.
Yeah, I'm like, this needed to come out. We've been writing it for too long. I'm like, let's put out an album.
All right, let's do it. The Art of Being a Mess, out the 27th of this month. Lauren Spencer Smith, thanks for being here today. That was awesome.
Thanks for having me.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.